Hello guys, this is Fabio from logicpro 10 Tips, and today we are going to cover the third video of the new series called logicpro hacks. And we are going to talk about a huge subject, which is the MIDI environment of Logic. So this subject is not very well covered on internet, so that's why I decided to talk about that. And of course we are going to talk about just a small amount of what you can do with this very powerful tool, because the MIDI environment of Logic is the root of your DAW. So we are going to see how to be able to create a multi-layer coming from a MIDI region. And I have to say that this tutorial is not for beginners, maybe, because you have to know already very well your sequencer. But as you will see in the future, I will cover much more subjects due to the MIDI environment of Logic. So of course, if you are interested to have much more information about that, let me a comment. But first of all, if it's not already done, please subscribe to my channel, give me a like, hit the ring, and also leave me a comment. So if you want to have much more videos like that in the future, it's very important to have your support, so please support the channel. So here, as you can see, I have created this short MIDI region, and I have loaded 3 instances there of instruments. The first one is the Alchemy synthesizer with this sound. So as you can see, nothing fancy. Then I've loaded this Falcon instrument, which is an layer with an arpeggiator, and then an opus from East West with the Forbidden Planet VST. Okay, and the goal gonna be, of course, that this short MIDI region will have to be played by all of those. Of course, you can create that using the track stacks, but this is another subject. As I said, always in Logic you can do things with by several ways. But today we are going to see how to do it using the MIDI environment of your DAW. So first of all, you have to open the MIDI environment window with the shortcut Command 0. Then you will have this pop-up window appearing there. So as you can see here, you have the names of your tracks. I have the Alchemy, the Falcon, and the Opus. And of course, if I hit as you can see, I have here the monitoring appearing. Okay. So now, what are the steps? The first thing to create is to create a monitor by going there to New. And what is a monitor? A monitor is a, let's say, some kind of virtual track which will be the bridge between your MIDI region and the 3 instruments which are created there with the MIDI environment. So you can place it where you want, maybe there, maybe there, maybe there. Okay. And now we are going to create cables between this monitor and all of our 3 instruments there. So I don't know if you can see it, but here there is this very little arrow. So you have to push the button of your mouse and select the first instrument you want to be connected with it. So let's say the first one gonna be my Alchemy. Then I will select another one which will be my Falcon, and then I will select another one, which will be my opus. Okay, great. Now what I have to do is to drag and drop this monitor here in the gray area of the 3 tracks of my Logic Pro. So I will drag and drop it. As you can see, you have this some kind of square, and if I release the button of my mouse, now I have this pop-up window which is asking me if I want to create new tracks for environment objects. I will say create. Okay, so now I have this track which is here. So if I put once again the window here, of course the problem is that you have to be able to resize your screen. Here in the studio I am working with 3 screens, so that's why sometimes this pop-up window is disappearing, but it's not a problem. If you have only 1 screen, you have just to resize your screen to have 2 windows there. So now, as you can see, I have this track here. So what I will do, I will just to drag and drop this MIDI region there. And once again the window disappeared, but don't worry, it's not a problem, it's here. Okay, and now as you will see, when I will hit play, this region, MIDI region, will be played by all of 3 of these instruments. I will hit play. See, everything is working. So what I have to say, this is not the same thing as that multi-output thing. This is much more useful when you have several synths, let's say, plugged into your studio and you want to communicate with them by your MIDI stuff. And of course it's very useful also when you have big projects with a lot of tracks which are playing the same thing. In that case you have just to record a MIDI region here in this monitor track, and then if the things are properly set up, everything gonna be played by the other tracks. Also you can now, let's say, record something there directly in this region and make it played by all those 3 regions. If I hit record here, see, I have my MIDI region there. As you can see, it's a very powerful tool, and if you are interested, I can create a series of video dedicated to the MIDI environment of Logic. So if you are interested, say it to me in the comments, and once again, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Give me a like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and see you soon for another videos. It was Fabio from Logic Pro 10 Tips. See ya, ciao!